Imagine being labeled the soft rapper, the kid from a TV show, the guy nobody thought would dominate hip-hops, and turning that into one of the greatest music success stories of all time. That's Drake. Today, we're breaking down how Aubrey Drake Graham went from a kid struggling financially with a single mom to a music powerhouse worth hundreds of millions, one of the biggest artists in history, and an entrepreneur with an empire. But this isn't just a music story. This is about reinvention, strategy, brand building, calculated business decisions, relentless work ethic, and lessons you can apply, whether you want money, success, influence, or simply a better life. Drake, from broke kid to global mogul, the mindset, the strategy, the blueprint. Before the world called him Drake, he was just Aubrey Graham, born in Toronto in 1986, raised primarily by a single mother after his parents split. Not luxury, not fame, not power, just a kid with dreams and a ton of pressure. He wasn't the strongest kid, he wasn't the toughest, and he didn't come from rap royalty. But what he did have, a work ethic, a fascination with performance, and a willingness to be different. At just 15 years old, he landed a role on the TV show Degrassi, The Next Generation, playing Jimmy Brooks, the kid in the wheelchair. Now, people clown Drake for that role today, but that role paid the bills. It helped his mom. It kept food on the table, and it gave him something to hold on to when life was tough. But secretly, Drake had another passion brewing, music. While other actors treated Degrassi as success, Drake saw it as step one, not the finish line. He recorded songs, wrote constantly, and studied artists, not as a fan, but as a student. Lesson number one, your starting point doesn't define your finish line. Most people stay stuck where they start. Drake saw his situation as temporary. Your life isn't determined by where you are, it's built by where you refuse to stay. Life forced Drake into an uncomfortable moment. Degrassi let him go. No more steady paycheck, no security, no guaranteed future. Most people would panic. Most people would run backwards. Most people would chase another acting job. Drake did something insane. He bet everything on his music. He released early mixtapes. He got laughed at. People doubted him. Industry folks dismissed him. He sings too much. He's soft. He'll never last in hip hop. But Drake didn't try to be someone he wasn't. He leaned into who he was, emotional, melodic, introspective, relatable. Instead of trying to fit the rap industry, he forced the industry to expand around him. Then something crazy happened. Lil Wayne discovered him, invited him to join Young Money, and that decision changed hip-hop forever. Lesson number two, the world may resist you at first, but if you bring something new, it will eventually respect you. If you blend in, you disappear. Drake didn't blend, he created a lane and he owned it. Here's where Drake separates himself from average artists. He didn't just make hits, he made an era. Thank me later. Take care. Nothing was the same. Views, Scorpion certified lover boy, Her Loss, countless singles, features, and chart domination year after year. After year after year, Drake stayed relevant, dominant, borderline unstoppable. Most artists peak once. Drake stayed at the top for over a decade. Why? Because he treats music like a business strategy. Constant output, adapts to trends, works with new artists, reinvents sound, uses the internet masterfully. He doesn't wait for momentum, he creates it. Lesson number three, consistency beats talent. Most people lose because they can't stay disciplined. Drake wins because even at the top, he acts hungry. If you want success, don't celebrate too early. Stay in motion. If Drake's journey is inspiring you, don't just sit and watch success. Learn from it. Apply it. Build with it. If you want real strategies, real breakdowns, and real-life blueprints like this, grab my ebook, 10 Entrepreneurs Who Turned $0 into Millions. It breaks down how legends like Drake and others turn nothing into success with actionable lessons you can use. And if you're serious about building something for yourself, the Side Hustle Playbook 2025 gives you practical step-by-step side hustles, guidance, and strategies to start creating income and advancing in life. Links are below. Don't just watch success, build your own. This is where Drake becomes different from just musicians. He didn't want to just be famous. He wanted to build wealth, structure, ownership. So he expanded. Toronto Raptors ambassador, bringing global attention and branding power. Virginia Black Whiskey OVO Sound. His own record label, OVO clothing brand. October's very own OVO stores worldwide. Massive partnerships and investments. He turned his name into a corporate entity. He turned his brand into a luxury lifestyle identity. OVO isn't just merch, it's a cultural movement, a premium identity, a symbol. Drake didn't just make music, he monetized influence. Lesson number 4, if you only rely on one income source, you're choosing risk over security. Drake understood attention is powerful, brand is powerful, ownership is powerful. He didn't just want to perform, and he wanted to build. And he did. Being on top sounds glamorous, but here's the truth. It's lonely. It's stressful. Everyone watches, everyone judges, everyone wants your spot. Drake has had controversies, beefs, public battles, scrutiny from media, attacks on credibility and authenticity. But guess what? He never stops. He never folds. He adapts. He outworks. He outlasts. Because staying at the top requires stronger discipline than getting to the top. Lesson number 5, success doesn't eliminate problems, it upgrades them. If you want a bigger life and be ready for bigger responsibility, Drake's story teaches 1, your beginning doesn't define your destiny. 2, reinvent yourself when necessary. 3, consistency beats hype. 4, build brand, not just income. 5, don't rely on one stream, build multiple 6, be resilient when the world doubts you. You can borrow Drake's mindset in any field, relentless, calculated, disciplined, fearless. That's how you win. Drake didn't come from power, he didn't come from riches, he didn't come with advantages, he came with hunger, vision, discipline, belief, and now he's one of the greatest success stories of our generation. If you want more stories like this and real strategies to build your own path, don't forget 10 entrepreneurs who turned zero into millions. Learn from real winners. The Side Hustle Playbook 2025. Get real hustles and guidance to take your life to the next level. If you're serious about growth, don't just watch success. Learn from it and build yours. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.